All right, guys, like I said, we got a lot of stuff we got to cover here today. So let's not waste any time and jump right into it. And the first one's a big one. Deadline is reporting that one of the GOATs, Martin Scorsese, has got his next movie lined up, and it's going to star, obviously, Leonardo DiCaprio, but also Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt. This comes to us from Deadline, who's saying town says aloha to a Hawaii set Goodfellas meets The Departed. Scorsese, DiCaprio, Dwayne Johnson, and Emily Blunt. Top crime drama. They wrote the following. Exclusive. The hot package in town is a pitch for a Martin Scorsese-directed untitled drama that would star Dwayne Johnson, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Emily Blunt. The description: imagine Robert De Niro's Jimmy the Gent character from Goodfellas, but as a ruthless Hawaiian crime boss based on a real figure who battled encroaching rivals for control of organized crime in Hawaii. I wonder who Dwayne Johnson's going to play. Anyway, listen, if I had on my bingo card this morning waking up, announcement of Dwayne Johnson starring in Martin Scorsese film, it would be a good day, but I did not have that on my bingo card. That is not something I expected to see coming. Now, listen, I've said for a long time that I believe Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a guy who has evolved to show he's a very serviceable actor, actually. When you watch movies like Snitch, which I actually think that's the best performance of his career. I love Snitch. I also loved him in Faster. Has nothing to do with the Fast and the Furious franchise. I loved him in that. I really liked him, Pain and Gain. I really liked him in Pain and Gain. He's got that new movie coming out that he's totally physically transformed for that, based on the MMA fighter. I'm trying to remember, guys in the live chat, if you guys remember the name of that movie. But that looks like it's going to be really interesting. But I've often wondered...
Smashing Machine.
Thank you, Smashing Machine. I've often wondered if he'd ever actually... Dave Bautista got his break working with Denis Villeneuve, right? To be in that Blade Runner. I've often wondered, will Dwayne Johnson get that break to actually perform in what could be called a prestige film? Now, look, obviously him and Emily Blunt. I'm not the biggest fan of what's the stupid Sex Cruise movie? What's it?
Sex Cruise
Definitely
movie.
not Sex Cruise.
What
What's
do you
it called?
think happens on that ride?
Jungle Cruise. Sorry. In that Jungle Cruise movie, Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt had whatever.
You might watch the Pornhub version.
Wow.
Have great chemistry. They do. They have great chemistry.
Apparently so.
Yeah, you thought they were having sex on that boat the whole time.
They probably were. Sorry, John Krasinski. No, I mean, they had great on-screen chemistry in it. They did. And so I'm good with that. But I never would have thought, Chris, that I would wake up and talk about Leonardo DiCaprio, where I'm going to see the new on-screen duo of Leonardo DiCaprio and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. What do you make of this?
I think this is really exciting. I love this. Also, I wanted to make a joke. Smashing Machine. Rob's nickname in high school. What?
Yeah. I was holding back giggles.
Yeah,
on that one.
I needed to. But since we already gone off the rails with Sex Cruise, I thought I'd bring it in.
Smash Machine from Pound Town.
Yeah. So
I was very monogamous
That's lovely.
in high school.
I love that for you. But
Is
Ray's
that
not
what
in
they
the
called
room, so I had
virginity
to.
back then?
Yes.
Sorry.
So I really enjoy this casting. I think this could be a very fun thing
Engaging
here.
coitus.
I just my big concern here is I hope that Dwayne Johnson will have a little slice of humble pie here and bring on an on-set coach. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that the director is not the only person who is directing actors. A lot of times big A-name celebrities or other folks will have people on set with them to help them run their lines, to make sure that they are hitting those marks and bringing what the director wants, because time is money.
Yeah.
So when they're in their trailers or in their off time, they're working with somebody else to make sure they're delivering exactly what that director needs.
And maybe show up on time.
Yeah. So there's a couple things that we just need to make sure he's doing well here, because I would really like to see him in a prestige film and succeed in such a film. I don't want to watch this and have another moment of, oh yeah, it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, because he's very good at what he does. And I don't want to shame any actor too who just shows up as themselves over and over again. Many people have made a great career out of that, but I'd love to
Can't
see
do that.
some range.
You
You know
can't
what
do
I
that in
mean?
a Scorsese film.
No, well,
Yeah.
see, one of the great things about this is no matter what, like I have a friend who is a filmmaker who worked on a film with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And while they said Dwayne is actually a very nice guy, they said, like, it doesn't matter though, it's my film. The moment Dwayne Johnson walks onto a set, it's his film, right? Not with Marty Scorsese sitting in the director chair, right? That's a name that even Dwayne Johnson can't go in and like. You think Martin Scorsese is going to be at all overwhelmed or intimidated or in awe of Dwayne Johnson? Not in the least. And I think Dwayne Johnson's savoring that opportunity. Anyway, what do you think about this news, Rob?
I think it's great. First of all, I love the topic. You know, look, Martin Scorsese making crime thriller movies all the way back to Mean Streets. You know, but you know, like you just pointed out, Dwayne Johnson's not a dumb man. And I think, you know, a lot of people forget his turn in Pain and Gain for Michael Bay was really good.
Yeah, it was quite good.
He created a terrific character, you know, based on a real existing person. I think Dwayne Johnson is a very smart businessman. He knows that, like, he's doing this because he needs a little bit of help in the career area anyway. You know, he's been a little tarnished. Red One wasn't exactly setting the world on fire. And I think for him, smart move. He clearly, him and Emily Blunt, I'm sure, had a blast making Sex Cruise. And then I think that now they know they're working together again. You've got DiCaprio in this cast. What is this, his 8th movie with Scorsese or something?
Oh, it's getting up there.
I think it's a great idea. And I'll tell you something great. They're going to have, I want to put my name in the hat for doing the DVD special features. Because I want to go to Hawaii and live there and just hang out on set.
If
Rob,
DVDs
you
are
think
still
they're
a
gonna
thing.
make a DVD.
Yeah, it's adorable. You think DVDs will still be around?
No, those days are over.
My friend.
It is possible they're going to shoot on film though.
Yeah.
With Scorsese.
That's true.
Could be.
I mean, that would be so much fun.
Anyway,
so
guys,
much fun.
we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Indeed. Okay, so you just realized your business needed to hire somebody like yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. When it comes to hiring, Indeed is all you need. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. Indeed's sponsored jobs helps you stand out and hire fast. With sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for the right candidates so you can reach the best talent faster. And it works. Indeed's data shows that sponsored jobs get 45% more application than non-sponsored jobs. The thing I'm impressed most with Indeed is how fast it makes hiring. When I was looking to hire somebody for the John Campea Show, the process felt slow and overwhelming. I hate it. I wish I had used Indeed. And you want to know how fast Indeed is? In just the minute that I've been talking to you, 23 hires were made on Indeed worldwide. So don't wait. Speed up your hiring now with Indeed. And for listeners of this show, you get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/Campea. Just go to Indeed.com/Campea and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed here. That's Indeed.com/Campea. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need. Question is for you. What do you think about this? I certainly didn't expect waking up this morning to news of Dwayne Johnson being in a Martin Scorsese film starring alongside of Leonardo DiCaprio, but here it is. Do you think Dwayne Johnson can really capitalize on this opportunity? Whatever you guys think about this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.